Cleanup continues at a local Veterans Memorial Park after a suspected drunk driver destroys many of its monuments.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Thank you for joining us for East Alabama Now Local News. I'm Mike Stedham. It could take as much as $1 million to replace, repair, and restore all of the monuments damaged Wednesday afternoon at Anniston Centennial Memorial Park, according to the man who organized the memorial construction. Anniston veteran Ken Rollins says the Korean War monument was destroyed and the wall containing the names of local World War I and World War II casualties was severely damaged. The cost of the repairs is expected to be much higher than the original construction because the value of many materials has gone up, especially the granite. Anniston police say the damage was done around 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon when this car slammed into the memorials and spun around the park several times. Police arrested the driver, 74-year-old Franklin Henderson, and sent his blood work to the state lab to determine if he was driving under the influence. Witnesses say Henderson appeared to be disoriented when the police removed him from the vehicle after the incident. Cleanup of the park has already begun, and Rollins says the annual Veterans Day ceremony will be held as usual following the parade down Noble Street. And he said he's already talking to local officials about installing concrete bollards similar to those at the new federal courthouse to prevent anything like this from happening again. The Christmas holiday season is just around the corner, and with it comes some of the heaviest traffic of the year. Oxford gets much of the area's holiday traffic because it's home to some of Calhoun County's busiest retail shopping centers, as well as one of the biggest holiday displays in the region. And they're all found in a half-mile strip of the Leon Smith Parkway just south of I-20. Right in the middle of that is a bridge construction project widening the parkway from 2 to 5 lanes, but that project is still about a year away from completion. So, Oxford officials have been making plans to ensure that traffic can flow smoothly around the Oxford Commons and Oxford Exchange shopping areas down to Choccolocca Park, which is home to the annual Festival of Lights. Laurie Denton, spokeswoman for the City of Oxford, says those plans are now coming together as expected.
With this project, this is a phased project, and it's going to turn the 2-lane bridge into 4 lanes, and eventually the project will widen Leon Smith Parkway to 5 lanes all the way down to the intersection of Friendship Road and Leon Smith Parkway. One of the things that we do need help with is getting traffic out of the park faster, and so with this project we've added an additional left turn lane that's going to be coming out of the park, so we'll have 2 lanes turning left going north to sort of speed up that traffic flow. So we're very excited to get that finished.
Denton says the city hopes to have the extra left turn lane open by November 18th when the Festival of Lights opens. In the meantime, she says temporary measures will be taken to keep the traffic flowing smoothly.
Festival of Lights, or any major event that we have here at Choccolocca Park, we are very fortunate to have Oxford Police Department. They handle our traffic signals, and last year we had great success. We did not have the traffic backups or congestions that you would typically see. And so for that, we want to thank Chief Bill Partridge and his team for figuring out the best way to make traffic as effective as possible here at Choccolocca Park. And they're going to do the exact same thing this year. You know, there's a science to it, and our guys have it down pat.
Denton says the overall project to widen the parkway is about 60% complete and is on schedule to be finished in about 1 year. Local businesses say they have more jobs available than they have workers to fill them. One organization is working to fix that imbalance. We'll tell you all about it when East Alabama Now Local News returns.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Despite hard economic times, Calhoun and surrounding counties are still experiencing very low unemployment rates. That's good news for workers, but it's causing problems for some companies that are looking to fill vacancies in their workforce. Alabama Works is holding a job fair next week to help those companies find the employees they need. Executive Director Carl Brady says the critical issue is the area's labor participation rate.
We don't have enough people participating in the workforce, so we want to give people every opportunity to participate. So coming up on Tuesday the 25th, we have this hiring fair. We have right now nearly 70 local companies, employers, who have hundreds of job openings available, and we just need people to come fill those jobs. So we're looking for people who are unemployed and looking for a job, or maybe people who are underemployed. Maybe they're looking for a better job, or maybe you're not working at all and you're looking at a career opportunity.
Brady says the companies that plan to participate are serious about finding workers, and he expects job offers to be made on the spot. He has this advice for those who are looking for work at the job fair.
A couple of things we always try to tell everybody is to dress for success. Come dressed for the job you're hoping to get. So dress nicely, dress as best you can, and be sure to bring multiple copies of your resume. Again, there are going to be nearly 70 different employers here. You're going to want to give out copies of your resume to as many people as you can. So come prepared, bring several copies of your resume, and as I said, dress for success.
Lots of Halloween activities are planned for the area weekend, giving children and adults plenty of excuses for dressing up and partying. In Oxford, you have 2 more weekends to visit the Territorium, which is open nightly through Halloween. Owner Jeremy Cruz says it's more than just a haunted house.
We have carnival rides or amusement rides, wonderful concessions, funnel cakes, witch's brew. Our new attraction this year is our gyroscope ride. We do spooky Territory stagecoach rides that ride you on vintage stagecoach wagons through the historic downtown area while spooky music plays. So there is more than just the haunted house. There is something to do all night.
Saturday brings the annual Niwala on Noble celebration to downtown Anniston. All sorts of holiday events are planned for that celebration, which runs from noon until 10 p.m. in the heart of the city's business district. And if you don't get enough Halloween candy and games on Friday and Saturday, come on down to Parker Memorial Baptist Church's parking lot on Sunday for the annual Trunk or Treat celebration. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Here's a look ahead at our 7-day forecast. Sunny days and mild nights are expected for all the weekend's Halloween celebrations, and the warming trend is expected to continue into next week. As we finish this second week of EAN Local News, we want to say a special thank you to Parker Memorial Baptist Church and its Media Center for kindly letting us use their state-of-the-art studio and video equipment. It's a real privilege to be able to work with this talented crew. And thank you for joining us for East Alabama Now Local News. Remember to check back every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening for a look at what's happening in our community. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Have a great weekend.